my gosh, being a patient is truly stressful. Oh my gosh, the horror is over. What? Anyway, go get your pap smear, go get your STD screen and your HPV vaccine. Although with the HPV vaccine, you can get it at a pharmacy nowadays, which is something I notice about most clinics. They don't always have all the vaccines, so you do it at your local pharmacy. Twin, where have you been? Okay, shush. Twin, where have you been? Oh, is that train over? Okay. Anyway, it's a new day. It's Monday. And we have a medical appointment to go to. I'm going to my medical oncology appointment. I was last there like 3 months ago. They're now spacing it out because I don't have a lot to do in terms of follow-ups anymore. I can explain that maybe later or after the appointment, but I have to leave now. Yeah. Just got back from the appointment and I wanted to be home, in the comfort of my home to have my food or enjoy my food. Whether I'll go back out to the coffee shop, I don't think so, even if it closes at 10. Um, it's just that I'm struggling to be productive when I'm inside and I really want to do it, but I don't know if I'll go back out. So I really need to do some work here. Actually, I had promised to give you a quick update on my health and what I was trying to explain, or what I mentioned earlier before I went to the appointment. Basically, I was on two medications. One of them, not really for my age group, but I was still introduced to it and I decided to go with it. It's a 2 year, it's for 2 years. I don't know why I keep saying that. And I finished it earlier this year. I finished because it was just very horrible, but I did my best. I had at least 3 quarters of the whole thing. I don't need frequent monitoring anymore because of the toxicities that it can cause. They don't have to do my labs that often or see me that often. So now they can push it to every 3 months or even more. The other thing is because of that, I can now get the long-acting Lupron, which is every 3 months, that's the shot. And more reason that I don't have to go to the appointments that often. I'm still taking the examestane, which is the hormonal regulator, and that is for 5 years. So I guess what I've been concerned about is eczema, because actually the previous dermatologist told me that, but I just feel more comfortable seeing a black dermatologist as well. And we'll be planning out a chemical peel, well, 3 months apart. 3 sessions, 1 month apart. Shouldn't have much peeling. I'm excited. Being a patient is truly stressful. I mean, any patient at that. But a patient with a chronic issue, actively working very long hours. It's just I cannot even bear and think about it. It's just so frustrating. I went to the occupational therapist on Friday because I have a very poor range of motion in my right arm due to the fact that I had a lot of surgery, radiation, and I cannot really do raise my hand or do as much as I used to, or compared to the left, right, which is fair. It's not too bad, but it can sometimes be limiting. And when I saw them, they did recommend me to have at least 8 sessions to increase and improve that range of motion. And of course, scheduling is now an issue because I'm on the hospital service, I'm on consults for the next 4 weeks. And I obviously will not have any time between early morning. They keep saying early morning. I still will not be able to come. And afternoon, I mean, they're telling me 3 o'clock. Where will I ever have that time? Tuesdays, the occupational therapist I saw is not available, but Tuesdays are more flexible for me, right? So it's so frustrating, just always like discussing or trying to find appointments for things I have to do regarding my health. And it's just like, I won't say depressing, but discouraging. So I now have to schedule the only 2 appointments I have scheduled for my sessions are on my vacation. There's so much I can do in terms of using it for my health rather than also trying to enjoy life, of course. So yeah, and well, I told her that I can probably only do after 5:30 minimum. So we'll see what happens, but it's just so like difficult and a bit frustrating. I just felt like to just vent about it because it really just happened right now, and I kind of feel a bit low about that. So yeah. Anyway, talk to you all later.